Welcome to the Love Laura podcast. Join us for all things fashion, fun, girls chats, and all the behind the scenes. This is what you will not see on socials. This is getting right behind the brand. Welcome back, girlies.
We're back.
It's been a hot minute. This is episode 6. You're all very welcome. We've had 1 week's break and actually I feel it. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I actually really do. And we sort of had a crossover with being off as well. So I'm like, I feel like I haven't saw Laura in like a month.
So this is us literally catching up genuinely for the first. So in this episode, we are going to chat about July, where we've been, our holidays. I've been to Ibiza. You've been to sunny Portrush. And I've also been down to Wexford for a few days with the kids. So we're going to get into all of that, some kind of holiday recommendations, restaurant recommendations, and just see how we have got on in July, life in general, how summer's been going for us. And then we'll maybe do some listeners' questions because we have had so many.
I'm so delighted with the listeners' questions, I have to say. Like, keep them coming. It is fantastic.
And it's been a joy to get messages of people like literally going, we've missed the podcast this week. I'm mind blown. That is just like amazing. So
I was so excited with that. And then this morning I was getting my hair done and they're like, what are you up to? I said, I'm going to work. We're doing the podcast.
It feels
It's
strange,
so much fun.
doesn't it?
So strange. But they were like, no, we actually love it. And then when people start to relay back what we've been chatting about, I'm like, okay, this is good. Kathy's episode was the last one and it was a huge hit because I think people genuinely don't realise how mental we are when we're away.
no. Maybe we shouldn't give all that away.
No, they loved it. They absolutely loved it.
Maybe we should do the uncut version.
I also have a confession. I haven't even put it up. I'm going to put it up this evening. But Kathy and I done a wee taste test yesterday in work at 10:10 of Marxie's cocktails.
Oh my God.
And Dave was traumatised and Kathy was like you can tell Laura's away. We were literally sat at her desk with 2 tins of cocktails doing taste tests.
Probably I was on the phone to you at this point too. He's never failed to tell me that.
A wee call coming through and said we'll just ring her back after.
Another espresso martini for this.
Really good, really tasty. What about whenever you were away? What was the food and all like? Tell me.
Ibiza, honestly. So Ibiza, Jared and I booked it really last minute. We just went for 3 nights, no kids, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
I would say my Charlie is 5 and Louis is 3, and I said to Jared, for the first time, I feel like I've actually been able to kind of enjoy a kid-free holiday because
Without
all of
worrying.
the other years. Well, not number one worrying, but also you're just shattered.
Oh, fair.
I feel like my two are a wee bit easier now. So I felt like we actually were able to party a bit, and that's not like me.
Go on, Laura.
So we had the best time, honestly. Booked it last minute. So my hotel was Montebello and it was in Santa Eulalia, and I absolutely 10 out of 10 recommend.
It looked
Really
beautiful.
quiet area, lots of restaurants, beautiful little beach, and really gorgeous area for coffee, for dinner in the evenings, but also like 20 minutes from Ibiza Old Town, and really easy to get taxis as well to and from. So we just had a ball. We got to the airport. Of course, my husband knows everyone. I know no one. So he fell in with a guy that he went to school with. So he was on our flight, and then the crack just, when you just get good vibes from the start.
So I have never been to Ibiza, but I feel like I need to experience an Ibiza flight.
Now, I have been to Ibiza a lot of times. Mum and I were on a flight once that they crowd surfed up and down the flight.
What did Anne think of that?
She was loving it.
Want to be in the middle of
Ibiza is
it.
just, I swear, you have to go to Ibiza to experience it. Everybody is happy. You don't meet anybody sad in Ibiza. They're all like just this lovely vibe in Ibiza. And it's like whatever, anything goes. You're just
Yeah.
like, whatever. If you want to come and party at, like you see people coming into the hotel during breakfast and they've just come in from their night out.
No, see, this is my fear. Why do I feel like that would be me?
Yeah, but that's totally acceptable there. It's like, whoa, did you have a good night? And they're like, yes, getting breakfast, going to bed.
I would have an eyebrow at my chin by that stage, being
And
like,
also
hi.
you can just tell at the pool, they just come down maybe at like 11, 12 and they just get onto a sun lounger, die in the
Me.
shade. They don't even want to see the world. Then they
like,
come
no.
alive by 3 or 4 and like another wee cocktail and they're like, okay.
I would need a holiday after Ibiza to recover.
No, we were pretty calm like. But so restaurants we did. First night, we arrived late, so nothing like, it was 12 o'clock, but I was like, I need food. So we went to just a wee local bar and got tapas. Straight to bed, up the next morning, did our walk and everything, got our coffee, just lovely vibes. And then that night, that night we went into Ibiza Old Town. And my recommendation, if you're going to Ibiza Old Town, you want a really gorgeous spot for views and just lovely vibe, is cappuccino. So just go for a drink. It's spenny, but Like
Worth
it's just
it.
worth it for the vibe, people
Love
watching.
it.
And then we went to this class place called Rotto. It sounds horrific.
Sounds rotten.
Yeah, I know. But it was like, feel like if you're 30 plus and you want to party but you don't want to go too mad, it's like beautiful dinner setting, but they also have like really good lively music and like napkins in the air, and it's like
you
that
sent the
vibe.
videos of that place.
Yeah, so it was such good fun, and like still home at 12 o'clock, so it was like a win-win.
So you're still catching up on your sleep.
And then, oh yeah, day 2. Sorry, I'm like on Ibiza vibe here. We went to booked Calabasa Beach Club. Even if you're traveling with kids to Ibiza, I definitely recommend Calabasa. It's so beautiful. You could be in the Maldives. The water is like, kind of remind you of Formentera. Really beautiful. And the only thing I will say, we booked beds at Calabasa only because when you're booking, I feel like they trap you and they make you pay for these really expensive beds. But listen, it was worth it. But if I was going with the kids, no way would I buy a bed. Like you can just rock up, get a bed on the day, or bring your towels and just chill at the beach.
But you didn't
still
know before.
eat. I didn't know. So we got the rosé sangria, and that night we were supposed to go to Casamaca. I've heard about Casamaca so much, and I was like really excited. But then the beach was so good. We were just chilling that day, and we were like, do you know what? Will we just stay in our bikini and get dinner on the beach? We did that. And then the last night we just chilled by the hotel and had dinner locally, and we're ready for home. So it was like,
I know, it probably was over so quick too, to be fair.
yeah. And then by the third day, I'm always missing the boys, so I'm like the person that's googling the flights to go, Jer, can we get home earlier, and texting you in the group being
every
like,
time.
yeah, I'm ready for home now.
You literally get to a certain stage of Laura's holiday and you know this is going to happen. And I'm like, yeah, fair.
So it was dying to get home to them then. So it was the best of both. So that was Ibiza. So if anybody has any other questions, they can send me a DM.
I feel like Laura's really good for that kind of vibe, actually, to be fair. My friend
tell
Kirsty,
me about Portrush.
Oh yes, I will. So Portrush was so lovely. We stayed in Port Stewart and then we just went in and around. I do love the North Coast. It's dreamy, but I always tend to go to the same places. So I had actually put in my Instagram, people give me suggestions of where to go, and I was floored with how many came through.
Do you know what I was floored by? The amount of new places you were rhyming off you were going to that I had not even heard of.
That's what I mean. That's why I was like, sometimes I am guilty for just sticking with what I know. I am a little creature of habit, and I do tend to do that a lot. So therefore, I then went to Instagram for that reason and got so many good suggestions. There was a seafood place. We couldn't get in for dinner, but we went for lunch.
Lear, no?
Yes.
How was it?
Oh my
I feel
goodness.
like I know
So
I've read
Laura,
about
you would
it.
love
I saw
it.
this place.
So this guy was actually on the Great British Menu, the chef that
Okay.
or he might own it, or he's just the chef in it. But it was so tasty. And do you know what I loved? The wine menu wasn't like your classic like Sauvignon Blanc or something. They were all so different and paired with the fishes.
Oh, lovely.
So I got the most exquisite white wine. Just had one glass, and I'm like, I wish I took the name of that. Obviously I didn't. The vibes were great.
Do you know what I do sometimes? You look up the menu.
I'm going to do that because
then
right
you'll
after
know
we
which one you
finish
have.
this, I'm going
Yeah.
on the search for it, because I mean it was out of this world beautiful. There also is a new place in Portrush opened up called the Marcus, and it's owned by Hilton,
Yes, Ashley said it was lovely.
in Asian fusion food. So tasty. Really, really, really good.
And then I made you old favourite, like.
And I had it pre-booked to get in on the Friday night, and I tried every single day when I was there to get either a lunch or dinner reservation. Tried to walk in, tried ringing, because it was so, like, we looked at it from
I
our
feel like
house.
that's the best sign,
Couldn't
isn't
get
it?
into it, I know, but on Friday night we did go, and it was exquisitely beautiful. It was honestly so fab.
That day on Instagram, I don't know, you know the way Instagram just kind of knows, like, so it must have taken something up. Remember the tiramisu? I sent it on to you, and I was like, you need to
got
get
it.
this for me.
I did get it.
Was it incredible? It looked 10 out of 10.
Like, it's just so fab. The wine was beautiful. Although I was big into my gin when I was away.
Oh.
Yeah, just took a real notion from wee Tanqueray gin. The Anchor Bar as well, there's new people in it, and it was lovely. Loads of just, we didn't go too far out, to be honest. We just did in and around Shanty as well.
Yes, again,
Yeah.
never, like, first I've heard of
Now,
Shanty.
there was Storm Florist come in whenever we were away, and let me tell you, Storm Florist stormed. Like, the wind was not wise.
But sometimes that's lovely up the coast,
It
because you can
was.
just, like, batten down the hatches.
We did.
Well, you did on a Monday, because you texted us
Yeah.
at what time?
So
12 o'clock?
I text at 10 to 1, I think, and was like, ask me what I'm
Monday?
doing, and Laura just texts back, no. It's like, go on, ask
No.
me. And it was such bad weather, we weren't planning to go out that day until the evening, and I decided that I would make myself a cheese board and open some wine, and it was, I read my Kindle, onto my Kindle,
Oh, but okay, let's discuss the
You
Kindle.
can have it for going away because I had the books on it and all downloaded.
All the dirty
Oh,
books
my
ready
word.
to go.
There was a series, I actually can't remember who, Paisley, someone. I have no idea what names. But there was 3 in the series and I actually read them
Was
in
he
order.
spicy?
Like,
She's spicy.
but a really good story too, Laura.
Oh,
Like, remember
yeah.
the politics books we talk about? So good. So I read 4 books when I was away.
Educational elements to it.
100%, you know the score. So really good, just really lovely. Was glad to get back and loved that I done a Wednesday to Wednesday because then I come in here on Thursday and only had the 2 days.
Yeah, and then you can actually like kind of get a head start. Sometimes when you come back straight in on a Monday, it's pretty tough, isn't it? That's why I'm kind of glad we're recording the podcast as we sit here. It's Saturday.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm kind of glad because when I've been off for 3 days and I come back on a Monday, it's like, oh, you'll be, whoa. You'll be melted.
It's going to
by
be
the time
mental,
you're
and especially you're just in this week and then you're away.
I'm away
So
Friday.
I know this week is going to be mental. So I come in on Thursday and Kathy, who we all know from the previous episode we love, Kathy is 900 miles an hour. So she come in and I was like, hey Kathy, how are you? And she's like, hi Holly. Right, I'm just going to get into it before I forget. And I was like, great, the holiday is over. And she's like, on Tuesday, Laura wants you to film 4 launches. And I was like, I'm sorry, what now? 4? She's like, all before lunchtime. I was like, alrighty then, let's go.
That's what, like, who was asking me recently? It was Mum saying, how did Kathy get on her holidays? Or how did Kathy get on such a... And I was like, Mum, I don't know. No time. We don't.
Don't, like, there's no talking. No talking. And
We
then,
come in here and it's like, boom.
that's why whenever she, yesterday, had done her Marxie shop and she's like, look, I got you a wee tin of each. I was like, you're so cute. Let's try them. And she goes, yeah, frig it, when will we do it otherwise? So we sat for 10 minutes and she was like, okay, now I'm good to go. And Dave was like, you did not need to feed that woman alcohol in the morning. I'm like, it's a wee tiny tin. She'll be fine. But that is like very rare that you would get Kathy to actually sit and do that.
honestly, I feel like it's always like 3 weeks later. I'm like, Kathy, I forgot to ask, how was that holiday?
No.
Honestly, that is our life.
It's so true. Like, it really is. But no, so bliss. And then when I come back in, and Laura, this is your first time in today, what about these deliveries that have arrived in?
Girlies, I wish we could turn these microphones and put cameras on them because we are sitting facing some of the latest Love Laura collection as we speak, and it is dreamy.
I can't even shout at you for taking so many sneak peeks
can
with you.
we talk about your outfit last night?
So I was at a
Tell us
Bell-
all where you were last night.
So Bellamy Aunt are celebrating 10 years in business. Linda, the machine that she
Amazing.
is.
Our
Well done.
favourite.
So she done a big party last night down in Waterman House in Belfast.
How
which
was it? I've
lovely.
never been.
So fab. So there was actually a food cooking thing going on next door. So then she just had one big room decorated, unreal, and Declan Arthur singing, who I just love. But I was only planning to be there for an hour and I ended up staying for like 2, maybe more. I was driving, just catching up with everybody and everybody drooling over Love Laura. So I was trying, the dress code was glitz and glam. And I was like, not really feeling it, you know, whenever you're just like, well, I
It's
wear.
hard to do glitz, isn't it?
And then I was walking down to Goods Inn yesterday and Hannah was like, I'm just unboxing this black denim set here, Holly. And I was like, I'm sorry, come again? So then I tried on text Laura. I was like, can I wear this tonight? And she was like, I mean, if I say no, are you going to listen? I was like, no, it's in my car. I'm just checking. So I wore that and I loved. And you had on a wee sneaky leggings set, I see.
Oh, I did. I was just road testing for everyone. I was doing my Pilates by the beach. Very healthy.
I didn't realise until I was sitting at lunch and my friend Stephanie texted me saying, I'll take a size 6 in that legging set when you're ready. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about? Went on to Laura's Instagram and thought, so that will be amazing. I'm excited for them.
Yeah, no, they're lovely. And do you know what? I actually was saying to Michelle, my hairdresser, her best friend, during the week before I left for Kelly's, I was like, I just feel so rotten and so bloated recently. Do you ever, I don't know what the hell it is.
I think it's that
going
in
on.
between as well. The weather hasn't been great.
Is
and
it? And then I was like blaming that I hadn't been doing my Pilates as religiously as I was. So I was like, right, I am getting back. So the legging sets now have me psyched for that. So I was like, right, this is my excuse because I need to love these leggings and I need to wear them. But even though I was feeling bloated, those leggings are really good.
Yeah, because I wasn't a fan of Laura wanted, you know, the top. Then you wanted that crossover band. But I was like,
telling
I
you,
don't
that
think that's
crossover
going to
is
work
class.
for my belly because I am the one to be like, no, I carry weight in my tummy, Laura and
Me too, I
Kathy.
hate my belly.
But you have a flatter tummy than me, so it's always like things sit nicer. So I was like, they're not going to be for me. Tried them on yesterday and was like, okay, a total vibe. Put my Love Laura blazer on top and I was like, yep.
Yes.
These are a little bit of me.
I wore the 2 colours. I wore the chocolate and then I wore that beautiful
Mauve, I
Look,
called
it's
it.
mauve.
But I don't know if that's
it's
the
the
right
most
colour.
soft, beautiful colour. And I loved both. And I was able to do my Pilates and wear them like on all day and it felt lovely. You know, you can put a t-shirt on,
Yeah.
a t-shirt, or I brought the hoodie, but it was so warm, Holly. The weather in Wexford was amazing.
It was Laura, me standing here with the wind beating my head outside talking to Kathy, going on Laura's Instagram and seeing the sundress on and the sun hitting. It was beautiful. But
we arrived down, it was 21 degrees. Sat out all afternoon. It was amazing. And have we
perfect.
games and all at the hotel. It's brilliant.
do you want to tell them what other 2 colours the leggings? There's going to be 4 colours.
There's
in total.
4 colours. Yeah, I don't know if that we'll be able to launch them all because we're still waiting on some of the colours to
Yeah.
finally arrive. But they come in 4 colours. So there's this beautiful kind of berry wine. There's an espresso chocolate colour. There's the mauve, and then there's the black because everybody needs a
Classic.
black. I actually have not had the black set on, so
That was
I
the
might
one I
bring it
tried
on.
on. Because I know we're just, at the minute, we just have sizes in for us to try on to approve kind of thing. So I wanted to try on the black, and it was...
Can we chat about this combo you're wearing today though? And your hair. Did you get a cut? It's so gorgeous.
No, I didn't. I just got it coloured
Feels
there
like
this
you got
morning, but I
short-
feel like
shorter.
Rachel can always curl it so nice. So I think because she's give it a... You know
Are
the way
you
I'm
going
always
out
such a
tonight?
loose... No.
That's such a
Should
sin.
I be?
Sitting lovely. Get
Wanna go?
Russ a wee book a wee.
I was going to say, do you want to go for a wine lunch after? Leave the boys at home.
3 loads of washing that I have to face when I get home, Holly. I wish.
So yes, you know the way I'm on my Adidas buzz? Well, apparently now I'm on a Nike buzz.
Calvin's with us here today as well. He literally was like, I've just bought the navy. Holly has the red. Like, they're not a red. They're more like an orange with a red. Like a,
Yeah.
what would you, like a tomatoey red?
There could be more of a tomatoey red. But I was explaining that the t-shirt dress I'm wearing in the khaki, which has been flying out, is coming in a burgundy too. I already showed it in the live, so I'll just be honest.
I just actually clapped eyes on it for the first
It's
this
so
morning.
beautiful. And the trainers that I'm wearing now come in a baby blue with a burgundy that I feel like I'm going to have to buy for autumn winter, and it's going to go with the dress.
Oh, baby blue and burgundy. And I've calling it here first. I've said this before.
What?
Baby blue is going to be the colour, going to be the new lemon next spring, summer.
Fair, I'll take that.
Yep.
While we are chatting about this,
Yep.
I feel like it has been on my tongue all week. I can't stop talking about it. Copenhagen Fashion Week. How many things have I sent
it's
you?
just so different, isn't it? But it's so individual. Like everyone is so individual, and it's just it's fab.
Like, that's why I love it. It's not something that
want
I'm
to go
going
to
to
Copenhagen.
wear down the street to go get my shopping. But over there, you're just being expressive and you're just playing around with it. And I'm like, the girls are so cool, they can pull it off. My dad would probably say, Holly, what are you wearing? But I mean,
I feel like you could pull some of that
bougie.
off.
Well, I'm definitely going to try and recreate some of it. But for autumn winter, the trends that I took from it that are going to be huge: polka dots, fringing. Fringing's really
That's
big.
like Marmite, though.
I know.
You want to love it, but also it's, I don't know.
I don't know what it is about it for me. Now, Zara had a really cool suede jacket last autumn winter with some fringing on it. And it was beautiful, and I could appreciate it in other people. But when I tried it on, I was like, I feel like I'm giving
Howdy,
Yellowstone.
girl. Yeah. I get it. The only thing I like fringing on really is knit. You know, like
Yeah.
a knit with fringing. Now that I can get on
Yeah.
board with. Now, don't get me wrong. Maybe I just haven't saw the right suede, but I get it. It's giving
Yeah.
Yellowstone vibes of it's
Do you know what I
suede
mean?
and fringing.
I
Yeah.
just can't really get on board with it. But suede obviously will
Festival
be huge as
vibes.
well. Festival vibes for sure. But I'm delighted to see the polka dot coming through because... What way does that leave us, Laura?
Chocolate and burgundy also. Absolutely huge. Like, cannot get enough of. And anything chocolate or burgundy at the minute, we are just like, whoa. hopping
Drilling
on.
over it, yeah.
I know.
I did end up buying stuff. for
Yes,
going
tell us,
away.
what did you buy? I'm trying to
need-
think what I bought for Ibiza. Do you
I
remember?
did get a good bit.
Talk about the dress, the denim dress.
The Dams and Matter dress.
Unreal.
Funny you say that. I think I might wear it on Monday and do. I got cute wee socks. You know the way I love socks and
Oh, you
loafers. I
love
know
a wee
not everybody
sock.
can get on board with it, right? But I got these cute wee white socks with a wee lobster and then a red trim. So I might do my Dams and Matter dress with those socks and my Prada loafers that I never wear because they cut
Where are you
the
going?
feet off me. Just to work on Monday.
Of course you are. I was like, where is she going on Monday?
Yeah, I'm just coming into work and thought I'd be bougie.
Holly, honestly, I love this life. I
Laura
love.
said that Monday is going to have loads of meetings, and I was like, okay, I'll do every day in the life, but I want to be bougie for my day in the life. So I was like, I'll wear that outfit. I have no shame in this either. I'm like, yeah,
I love it.
totally.
I was like, of course you're going Monday evening, right? Lovely.
No, I know.
No, okay.
Did you see my linen set I wore? The top, and
Love
the
with the trousers with the high waist and the
Is
rope.
she?
did
Remember
you?
we used to stock
Beautiful.
Ishi a lifetime ago.
Yes, love that.
Super comfortable and was a size 10 also. So I
Oh,
felt
yes,
incredible in that.
skinny.
Probably weren't labelled wrong, but we'll take it, okay?
No, absolutely not.
Super comfortable, super lovely. Mum as well. I brought the raspberry pinstripe dress for her to put on.
Hi, gorgeous. Did Sally.
Isn't she beautiful?
How amazing does your mum look at the
I
minute?
know. She looks
Unreal.
incredible. I'm like, seriously.
Definitely getting younger.
Honestly, I need her. Which, by the way, I'm not a bit impressed, Laura, but Peter McPolin is in my bad books.
Why?
Ashley took great pleasure in telling me that
Peter, my dad, by the way,
who is the most loveliest, civil, best supporter man in the whole entire world, but now he's in my hit list because he said to Ashley, who is my older sister by like 6 or 7 years or something, right?
This'll be good.
He was asking how I was getting on when I was away chatting, and he says to Ashley, Holly's your older sister, isn't she? And I was like, Ashley, you don't even have Botox. And he says to her, she said, no, Peter, but I can't wait to tell her that because she always gets so thick. And he replied saying, oh, you've had a better paper round, Ashley. I was like, did he really?
Ashley doesn't work directly for Laura, you should have said.
Should have said you're not here and walking motors long enough. Honestly. But I was laughing at that. So yeah.
Thanks, you can tell Ashley is definitely Holly's and Kathy are Ashley's bosses, not me.
Honestly, she is the most laid back person in the world, doesn't get annoyed about anything. And she came up to Portrush for the weekend. My 2 sisters took it in turn. And Ashley came up on the Friday. And I think she probably slept for about 48 hours. And every time you looked at Ashley, she was sleeping.
I love that. Ashley is a bit like Holly, so glam, the most beautiful skin in the world. Like her skin is like a 12-year-old.
Don't even think she has a blackhead. Like no. And no Botox, no filler, nothing in her face. Has never touched her face.
Brings me on Botox.
Go.
I'm on my face taping era.
How are you getting on?
Did you see that photo I sent you? Didn't even talk about it the next day.
I was doing something.
Oh, Kathy did. She goes, what the hell?
I think because I knew you were going to do it.
On your head.
Kathy probably doesn't even know what face taping is though.
No, probably not.
And if anybody else doesn't, it's a TikTok trend that has taken over and people go to extreme lengths. They face tape at night time and it's supposed to like tighten, lift everything. People do the whole mouth ones as well. And Laura said, I'm not doing the mouth one. But she sent this picture that I can only be described as an Indian cowboy. I was like, she's done that right.
Louis, my 3-year-old, was traumatized. Traumatized.
Any wonder. I would love to insert this picture.
He kept saying, what is this? What is it? When I was putting it on, I was like, I just have a sore head, like, you know what I mean? And he was like, Mama, you're scaring me. And I was like, no, it's fine. Just have a sore head. But I'm not going to say I'm never going to get Botox again. Probably will. But I don't know. Like, I just don't know long term that Botox is really that good for you. Genuinely.
Oh, it's probably not.
It's not. And I think it makes you worse in between. Do you know, like your skin nearly like sags worse than it would ever.
So just when you're saying that, I remember the first girl I went to for Botox was so lovely. And she said at the time, I was like, freeze me, I don't want to move. And she said no. So she described it that your face, your skin, your everything builds up a resilience to it, which is why it takes more and more each time. Yeah. And she says the more you put in each time, the more it wears, the quicker it wears off. So she says that's why you're wanting more, because your lines are coming on quicker.
Yeah.
So that's the way she had described it. So I do try to only really go twice a year if possible.
Me too. Yeah, and even at that. But and also I don't believe that hype that start young. Like I just don't. I think you should hold off as long as you can.
What age was 28? I was.
Yeah. I think I got it after I got married. I don't know if I got it for my wedding.
Well, for example, I know I keep going back to Ashley. There's lots of people with beautiful skin that doesn't, but Ashley is 38 or 39. What is she?
She's young. 38. Yeah.
She's 38, and like she has never touched Botox, and her skin, like she does not need it yet. She's starting to think like in and around her wee crow's feet and her eyes and stuff, but I'm like, hold off if you can, because so face taping is meant to really help with this.
And I've only tried it twice, but
and tell me, was it comfortable and all?
Oh yeah, it's just like, it's nearly like a foamy plaster. It just looks like a plaster. You
Where
saw
did
the
you get
photo.
it from?
Like,
yeah.
I just got it online on Amazon. And then I also got the gua sha.
Oh, I do love a wee gua sha, I have to say.
Do you have a gua sha? Mm-hmm. Incredible.
Yeah, I do like it.
It's like a form of therapy.
It's like lymphatic drainage for your face.
Yes, your chin and all.
I went through
you have 6 chins sometimes like me.
Oh, totally. I went through a phase for the wedding when I done icing in the morning. And
ice rolling.
You can get it in the shape of a gua sha. Joanne McNally loves this.
I'm just visions of me 3 hours later in the morning.
Here,
like, Laura, who has time for this?
And me ringing Laura 12 o'clock, where are you? And she's like, I'm still icing my face.
Oh, like, that's not gonna.
I know. But Joanne McNally had put up about this recently, that she's taken into icing, and
no, the ice definitely will help. Like,
it's so, and you know, I'm a warm person as well, but first thing in the morning I was doing it, and I don't really know why I stopped, to be honest. I just
Did you get the roller and put it in ice?
Yeah.
Oh, it's commitment, like, isn't it? Putting a flipping roller in ice and all, like.
Yeah, but it is so good.
Yeah.
My mum,
it would de-bloat you. You can imagine, like, take away. Do you know in the morning, do you ever have a puffy face? Like,
always.
Horrific.
Always. And my next purchase that I'm definitely going to make, I think, is Poco's eye patches. Sorry, I couldn't get that out.
Yeah.
Really into eye patches these days.
I did try an eye patch only for the first, was a rhodial one, I think. And yeah, only because Mum said to me, she's like, Laura, why are you so dark under the eyes? I don't know. Honestly, I don't have a reason for that.
Well, I
tell
do.
me. What is it?
Because thankfully I don't suffer from pigmentation and I don't get dark circles under my eyes.
Is it pigmentation?
But recently I've started to notice this. But I do think it is my Revitalash. There's an ingredient in lash serums that can do this. But am I going to stop using it?
No, I know. That's what I said to Mum. I thought it was something to do with that too. And Mum was like, stop using it. I goes, look at these lashes. They have never been as good.
I actually have stopped it and you can see my lashes are not as long as they usually are.
Oh, they're still good.
But they're still good, but they're not the way I love them to be. But I was trying it to see if it would take away a bit of the darkness because I've never had that. So I was
I've
like,
never
that's
noticed
really
you with dark. But you definitely can notice mine at times. Yeah. At times. And then Mum was like, are you tired? I was like, no, not overly. I feel like I've never slept as much. This summer, I don't know.
Well, we will report back on the face taping because I'm probably going to want to try it too, but you can let us know.
Yeah, I'll bring you in the tape. You can try it.
Imagine Russell rolling over.
No, I'm going to keep on going with it a wee bit because I know I'm nearly ready for my Botox. So I'm going to just hold out as long as I can and see if I can. Plus, I do think with Aileen, and if you go for the microneedling, haven't been back because I've been in the sun during the summer. Obviously, you can't go. They recommend that you don't if you're going on holidays or whatever. But I think between the microneedling, keep going with my hydrofacials and just try. And say, watch me in 3 months, be like, get me Botox. I need it.
I know, it honestly, it's the best wee feel good hit. I swear, I just love it.
But I don't actually love it. That's the point. I don't love it. I feel like it. I can tell when it's like.
But also as well, you don't wear loads and loads of makeup like you don't, whereas I do.
Yeah.
And then whenever you get that finish on your makeup, I'm like,
no, I'm the opposite.
This is amazing.
And I hate that kind of shininess that it brings too.
Well, actually, this brings me on to my next topic of Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
Oh, I'm totally on board with it. I think it's fantastic.
I definitely thought it was just a marketing ploy, and then I was like, "Oh, this is legit happening."
But is it definitely a thing? Anything I've read, like it has, like I don't know.
Well, I hope I'm not giving false information that, but I think it is legit.
But how beautiful is she?
So she has totally went no makeup.
Well, she's the best ever. Look at her skin.
She's beautiful,
unreal.
But isn't it crazy that she has literally done a full 360 and been like,
I know,
I don't want anything.
I know.
That'll be Laura. She'll be beating in here with grey hair in 10 years' time.
I'm not joking. I'll be a nudist on the beach wearing no clothes in.
Oh,
when I retire.
You do that normally. You don't need a beach. You're just a nudist in Banbury.
I'll have tried that many clothes on by the time I retire that I'll be like, yep, get me to the nudist section.
I said the other day in here, I had to do my filming in between and I was getting changed or whatever and I thought, oh, I actually haven't even seen Laura in a long time. I actually miss her naked body and everything. And when you say that out loud, it sounds weird, but it's just what happens in here, honestly.
Well, when we were in Kelly's there, my husband, he won the last night. There was great music and his mum and dad were with us. And I was like, George, you stay out with your mum and dad and enjoy. And the boys and I were in bed. So I was like normally they with Jared's there, they go to their separate beds and we're really good. And we're like, but I was like, boys, get into bed. We're going straight to sleep. Come on. So he sent a photo only this morning. I was like, Jared, delete that right now.
You lying in the net?
Oh, no, I'm not. I've got my blue jammies with my pink trim on. But like the buttons are open, the belly is completely out. The boys are, I'm one hand up here, Charlie's underneath and Louis at the other side. And like, it is not a pretty picture. Put it that way. It is not. But anyway.
Cuddled in tight.
Yeah, literally.
Well, we maybe do some listeners' questions.
Yes,
I know there
go
was
for it,
loads
Calvin.
come through.
Mm-hmm. First one is the goal for Walk-In Wardrobe only to stock Love Laura?
Good question. That's a cracker question. Get her jobbed up here. Whoever
get you into this podcast.
It is, yeah. No, I'll be honest, the goal was never, like, I never thought we would take Love Laura as far as we've taken it. So, to this. So, like, lots of people ask me, was this always the plan? And I'm like, yes, Love Laura was always, like, part of the plan.
I love that people think we might have a plan.
Yeah, exactly. I love that you think that I'm that organised to have a 5 to 10 year plan, but I don't. I think for now, I would love to grow Love Laura, but the whole kind of ethos behind Love Laura is that it is more about pieces that you will wear year after year. Mm-hmm. It is slightly diluted to be trendy, but not necessarily driven only by trends. So I think Walk-In Wardrobe always has beautiful, like, on-trend pieces that you just want to mix and match. And, like, when we're even doing the buy-in, don't forget, like, we're girls. We love with like
totally.
going into Zara when you're doing the buy-in for
Every
walk-in
time.
wardrobe. It's amazing. So no, I don't think that we'll ever come away from like our OG walk-in wardrobe stock, because don't forget, some of like, it's beautiful. Do you know, we
Yeah.
get as excited about some of the walk-in wardrobe
Totally.
pieces.
And I think with Love Laura, they are forever pieces that you're
Yeah.
going to have, but you always need to inject a wee bit of new, and that's what the walk-in wardrobe stock will be to
Yeah.
team with your Love Laura pieces.
Exactly. And the walk-in wardrobe stock, don't forget, will come a lot quicker, and it'll come, it can be trend led because we're buying in season, so it's a lot easier for us to buy walk-in wardrobe and pair it with some of the walk-in wardrobe
For sure.
or Love Laura stock. So that's a great question. I would love to grow Love Laura to be 80% of the business. It's now currently sitting at around 40, which is incredible for
Mind-blowing.
the first full year. So that's amazing. I never ever thought we could get to this stage ever, you know, so quickly. So I would love it to get to 80-20. So
I'd say that's really not that far away.
hopefully. So, and particularly the Banbridge store, like I've worked in the Banbridge store this morning there, and it honestly is a joy to work in at the minute, because everybody coming out of those changing rooms is in a Love Laura piece. Like there's very little walk-in wardrobe even being tried on.
And they give you
It's
the
crazy.
best feedback on it too.
So this morning, lots of people were still trying on the raspberry and the mint. Those dresses, I swear, even the customer was like, I watched so many women come out of these changing rooms because her sister was in for a person styling. So she was just watching all these changing rooms go on morning. She was having a ball. But she was like, that dress suits everyone. And I was like, I told you this when I remember the day I worked in the sand in the Navy Lounge.
Yeah.
And I came back and I was like, girls, we need to do this in colours, because I'm not joking you. Every woman that came out of that changing room,
Felt so good in it.
it suited them. That's very hard to get a dress that suits so many body shapes and flatters. So there's lots of that being tried on. The shacket, obviously, I don't even think people weren't trying it on. They were just like, yes, I've been waiting on this, so give it to me. The jeans were a big hit. And then the person styling client, it was her big birthday, and her sisters had so kindly organised a surprise
Oh,
day out. So they were in the bubbles from 10 o'clock. The buzz in that shop was amazing this morning.
Together?
Yeah, 3 girls in the
Class.
bubbles at 10 o'clock. We were just getting our coffees.
love that.
So they were on the bubbles, and then they're from Roscommon. They had surprised her with this morning, and then they were going on for a gorgeous hotel stay. I can say that now because the podcast
Yep.
will not have aired until they have been for the hotel stay, not me putting my foot in it. And then like all her family and sisters were joining her as a surprise.
Oh, God, I wish I could go. That
Class
sounds
was
so
that?
lovely.
And she was just mind blown, because she was like, she's always a sister that's in control, organises
Yeah.
everything. So she was like,
So
I can't
getting it
believe
done
I'm
for
here.
her.
You know, so that was lovely this morning. And
Bliss.
yeah, shacket and jeans are
Flying out.
taking legs.
Flying out.
Next question is, when will Love Laura stock size 20?
Wow.
We do.
And these questions are a cracker. They're bang on today. We do. Some of the pieces already go to a 20. And for autumn winter, we are hoping to launch some pieces in the 20 as well.
Yes, but I actually think it's important to say, that's why I always say don't always go by the label. But for example, this dress that I'm wearing, and
t-shirt
comes in
dress.
4 colours, the t-shirt dress with the lace is so roomy that I advise pretty much everybody to size down. Like I'm wearing the 10 in it. So like, don't be put off that it might just go to an 18. It will absolutely fit to 20. Same with the shacket that's launched. It's a super roomy
yeah,
fit.
for
You know, it's
sure.
not meant to be a fitted one. So you could size down in that too. The jeans have a lovely stretch to them. So we really try and put that across in our socials too. If we find something is a looser fit, if it's more of a tighter fit, we always try and touch on this. So I think
Yeah, but
it's
we
important
have
to
for
say
the
that too.
first been negotiating now with our suppliers for the size 20, because don't forget, it was a big jump for us to even do 16s and 18s. So it's still very early days for us. So a 20 will absolutely be part of the plan for sure.
Yeah.
Nice one. And then last question, guys, is talk us through your ideal day off.
Do you know what mine is? Honestly, do you want to go first or will I
There
go
you
first?
go.
Mine is my Friday. I normally take a Friday off. This year I've came back to work on a few Fridays, but I didn't mind. But my Friday, it looks like, well, Louis is not at school yet. He will be in September, and I will miss him desperately because I love a Friday with the boys. So it's like, get up, especially during the summer, literally just have like a lie-in to like 8 o'clock. They can even maybe watch TV in my bed.
Ooh.
Or we just do a story in bed, in our jammies, get up, just like have a chill morning in the house, get organised, go do the food shop with them, come home, make a nice lunch at home, chilled, and then prep for the dinner. And then we go do a park date, maybe for lunch in the afternoon, go to Warren Point, get our fresh sourdough for the weekend, and literally just chill. Come home, cook, be in our jammies after dinner on a Friday evening, early movie night. And we love a wee glass of bubbles, and they'll do popcorn and sweets, and we're all happy.
perfect.
Everybody's 10 out of 10. Bed by 9 o'clock. That is my perfect day with the kids, with the boys. Like, because I just feel like, you know, when you're
Yeah.
working and it's hard, and then Saturdays and Sundays get so busy. So I always say Friday's my day with them.
Yeah,
just
that's
us.
lovely. Mine would be probably just, I'm always an early bird, but like not having to set an alarm.
Yeah.
I would love to get up, have a nice coffee. Russell and I usually have coffee together, maybe
Love
read a wee
that.
bit, and then I like to go and meet mum. Usually we'll do a bit of shopping or just get a nice lunch. Then in an ideal world, I'd come home and the house is perfectly clean. The candles are lit, and I love to cook a really nice dinner with the music on. We'll just be chatting, open a bottle of wine.
Lovely.
Also referring back to being autumn winter, but I love when the farnell's lit and then it's cozy vibes. Or if the weather's lovely, we sit out the back, just get the garden furniture out and just have the music on and chill. I just love to be at home as well.
Yeah, me too. We're easily pleased.
Yeah, we really
Definitely.
are. Like, love to be at home. And even when I was away there, I was chatting to someone and said, where were you? And I said North Coast, and they laughed, and I'm like, joke's on you, because I didn't have to waste time in an airport, and I had the best time. So that was me.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, so yeah,
That's us.
will we leave it there?
I think so, yeah. That was good.
Happy to wrap it up. Great to be back.
Welcome back, Laura.
And we will hopefully see you next week again. Join us on the sofa next week. It's been a blast. Thanks for everything. As always, we would love you to leave a comment. Give us a little like. Please, please, please.
Subscribe.
Follow, subscribe. Join us wherever you can, because we are just delighted to have you.